Here's part 2 of my list of writing careers. Manuscript Reader. A manuscript reader reviews submissions from writers. Generally, it is their job to weed out less suitable work and pass on the best of the submissions to an editor, such as an acquisitions editor. They are sometimes called manuscript evaluators. Monologist. Much like a storyteller, this person writes and then performs an anecdote or series of anecdotes. Monologist is considered a more prestigious title than a storyteller. The term is usually applied to people who perform for an adult audience. Production editor. Production editors often have duties similar to that of a copy editor, but they are focused on putting the article into its printed form, often using page design packages such as FrameMaker or QuarkExpress. Public relations writer. A public relations writer, PR writer, creates materials that establish and promote a business or other entity's image and relationship with the public. Publicist. A publicist's job is half public relations and half advertising. A publicist promotes an individual, business, or group. They arrange for and often write articles or videos. They schedule interviews, lectures, or other public appearances. They may also arrange for paid advertising if the client desires it. Publisher. The publisher is in charge of a publication. Often the publisher is an owner or has some financial stake in the publication. It is their job to oversee the preparation and distribution of printed materials for public sales. This includes books, magazines, and newspapers, as well as websites. They also tend to set editorial policy, often with the aid of an editorial board. Researcher. A researcher must provide or confirm information for published materials written by other people. They do not receive writing credits for their work. They're sometimes called a fact checker. Resume writer. A resume writer works with job seekers to create resumes, cover letters, and other materials that may help them find a job. Script writer, business. A business script writer writes sales scripts, training videos, and other presentations. Script writer, creative. A scriptwriter writes materials to be used by performers or other presenters in a filmed or staged production. It could be a movie, commercial, show, play, or other media. Speaker. A speaker lectures on a topic or series of topics for an audience, often in an educational or motivational capacity, sometimes called a lecturer. Speechwriter. A speechwriter writes presentations, lectures, and speeches for other people. Staff writer, a writer employed by a business, publication, or broadcaster to write articles and rewrite press releases or other information. Storyteller. A storyteller is a performer who generally writes and then performs aloud the telling of a story. This is often associated with children's tales. When the performance is mainly for adults, the performers are generally called monologists. Technical editor. A technical editor reviews the work of technical writers or technical professionals to make sure it is accurate from a technical, legal, and editing standpoint. Technical writer. A technical writer analyzes and writes about specialized subjects such as computers, engineering, science, medicine, and law. Translator. A translator rewrites in one or more languages material originally created in a different language. Writing consultant. A writing consultant is a sort of editor for hire that examines someone's writing for ways it can be improved upon. Writing instructor. A writing instructor generally works at the college level, but without tenure. Writing professor. A writing professor is a tenured instructor who has generally been published many times. They are often required to teach only 2 or 3 classes a semester and spend the rest of their time writing new materials for publication and mentoring students. Writing tutor. A writing tutor works individually with another person to improve their writing. Unlike a writing consultant, the writing tutor focuses on a person's general writing skills rather than a specific piece of writing. Thanks for watching. If this has been useful to you, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it.